Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 40 of the Patriots podcast, live streaming every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m., right here from the America First Warehouse on Long Island, New York.
The most patriotic venue and production studio in all of the land.
But it is the truth. And if you haven't been here yet, next Tuesday, you're going to have an opportunity to.
Yeah.
And you should definitely come.
Yes, and we'll show you at the end of the show, right? We'll talk about that.
As a matter of fact, there was just a gentleman here with his son, a little boy. I think, what did he say? He was 7 years old?
Yep.
So cute.
And he was walking out, and he said, "This place is amazing." And I said, "Isn't it?"
Out of the mouths of babes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yep. He was a sweetheart.
so let's get to it.
What can we possibly talk about?
We have so much to unpack.
The weather's been really great.
The weather has been amazing.
So you want to hear something crazy? My kids, it's colder in Nevada than it is in New York.
Wow.
My
I
kids
don't
have had-
really know how that temperature works over there. It's a desert,
hot.
right?
It's desert. It's hot. I mean, deserts get chilly at night, but it was. I'm talking like a 20-degree difference, like during the day from there to here.
Wow.
So hello.
Yeah, no, it's been beautiful. but
Weather manipulation.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to
That's
rain
exactly
tonight
what it
and
is.
tomorrow,
It is.
Good. My knees will love that.
Anywho, Diddy got 4 years.
Oh, how?
Yeah.
But don't worry. Enrique Tarrio got 22 years
Yeah,
for not being
even-
at January 6th.
Not even being there.
Psychos.
So let's talk about this. We never really bring up the celebrities and all their BS.
Yeah,
but
we don't
We
like
hate Hollywood
Yeah.
and MK
We're
Ultra.
not big fans, but we figured tonight, let's get into it. So, Diddy got 4 years. He was sentenced to 4 years. His defense team was pushing for 14 months, which is what he already served. So basically, he would have been released on time served in prison.
Unbelievable.
Oh my
But the
God.
judge, thankfully, at least gave him 4 years. I think he deserves more. I'm sure you guys think he deserves
I'm sorry. If you harm children, you deserve
He
life.
deserves life.
Yeah,
yes.
but that wasn't what any of the charges he was charged with. Like, he was only charged on, I believe it was prostitution.
Oh, right. It wasn't even the right
Cassie
charges.
Ventura and Jane Doe, who
Yeah.
I believe maybe was one of his girlfriends.
Has
I'm not
Cassie
even
come out
sure.
with anything recently? I haven't seen any videos on her.
I honestly, I don't really follow it that much. I just followed this because I was hoping that Diddy was going to get more time.
Yeah,
and
we all
much
were.
to our surprise.
I hope they appeal that.
And
Well,
here's
you
the
know-
thing too, like even when you murder somebody, like you get 25 years to life. You get off
Yeah.
so early, you get out.
Yep.
It's
And celebrities, look at OJ. He got away scot-free.
Yeah.
Right?
I think if you take a
Literally
life, you
with
should
murder.
go to jail for life. I mean,
yeah.
what do I know?
So I think his downfall, did you guys hear this? That he apparently booked an appearance for next month in Miami.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so they're trying to say like, oh, he's a changed man, he's...
Oh no, he's going
No,
to
he's
capitalize and recover some money
No,
right
he's
now
not.
in
You have
Miami.
got to be kidding me.
Yeah,
All right,
you
we're
have got
off.
to
You cannot make this up.
press
He'll
one.
always carry the burden of being an abuser.
Our Florida
okay.
Patriots need to go protest that.
Well, he's not going to
event.
be there because he's going to be in prison. So what are you protesting?
Oh wait, so wait a minute.
He can't
No,
go.
He got 4 years.
He got 4
Oh, so
years.
now we
He
can't go?
booked an event.
Thinking he was
Ahead.
going
He
to
was
be
so
here.
untouchable.
He was going to be out.
I missed
Yeah.
that part. I got you.
Narcissist.
Yeah.
Complete
Yeah.
narcissist.
Yes.
Yep.
So-
I mean, there's a little satisfaction in knowing that there was a smackdown of some sort, but it truly wasn't enough. It's
I think
just not enough.
he'll end up going longer. I think you'll see more stuff come
I
out.
don't know. I think. Oh, and they,
On other
today
charges,
they-
like a
Yeah.
new case, maybe.
Real
His
trafficking and
defense
stuff.
team is arguing that he go to it's a prison in New Jersey. I think it's
country club.
It's basically a
Yeah, like
country
white
club.
collar
White-collar
crime.
crimes.
Yes.
White collar
My uncle
crime.
was in one of those.
Yeah, they have like tennis courts. I'm pretty sure, and yeah, so he just wants to spend the next. Well, it'll be 3 years because he's already served.
They didn't agree to that, right?
No,
That'll be at the sentencing
No.
hearing.
I'm all for trying to help someone reform their life and change their life in prison. There are incredible prison ministries and there are great programs, and I think if you're going to spend any time, even if it is your whole life in jail, our hope is that it changes you in
Yeah.
some way, not for the worse. But
I'll pray on that, but I don't think people like Diddy. I think that kind of evil goes way deep.
Yeah, and it's not just limited to.
When you harm children, you're
Cassie.
a different type of darkness.
I don't disagree,
Yeah.
but I also
But
I
God
believe
bless.
in the sovereign.
But what he was on
forgiving,
trial for had
healing.
nothing to do with
that.
children. So it's.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think
Right.
there's
I
going to be
agree.
more to this.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I heard today that he also asked Trump for a pardon.
Oh, that was like rich.
The balls. The balls.
Are you kidding me right now?
After all the shit he talked about Trump, you're gonna have the nerve to ask the man for a pardon?
Didn't Trump say he calls him Puff Daddy?
Puff Daddy.
Well, because he went by so many names.
Sean Puffy Coombs,
yeah,
P.
Sean Puffy
Diddy,
Combs,
Puff Daddy.
Puffy, P. Diddy.
So do you guys know he bought my friend's parents' house?
No.
Really?
The party, the white parties that he used to have
Yeah.
was in their
Was it on the
house.
North
It was an
Shore here,
all-white
or was it
house
out-
in East Hampton.
Yeah.
Ew.
I know.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a beautiful home.
Yeah, it was.
Until
It's
he defiled
tarnished.
it.
Yeah,
You
it's
should probably just
tarnished
tear
now.
that place down.
I don't think that's done
I
yet.
don't think he doesn't own it anymore, but he owned it back in the day, and he used to have white parties
All right,
there.
let's
Gross.
move on to somebody else that I can't stand right now.
Jay-Z?
Bad Bunny.
Oh,
Jay-Z too, but yeah,
Yeah.
Bad
Oh,
Bunny. Have you
demons.
guys heard he's going to be doing the Super Bowl halftime show?
Yep.
And do you know why? So I found out that apparently the NFL has a contract with Jay-Z's
yeah.
album company. What is it, Rock Nation? So they
Yes.
supply all the halftime presenters. So that's why
Entertainment.
we can never get anyone that we like Brandon Lake or like Jelly Roll. Like, give us
Yeah.
something. Give us something American.
They're getting a lot of pushback. I think that's going to change.
Yeah. Well, there was a rumor going around, but it was that he wasn't. But apparently, it's just a rumor.
I think there's still going to be a lot of pushback. They're not even appealing to their base.
And I read something too. I don't know. I saw it yesterday. I think it was that. I think Coca-Cola pulled out.
No, it's a rumor.
It's a rumor?
That's
Is it?
a rumor,
Okay, I
too.
wasn't
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't
Like,
sure.
know your audience. Like, football players, I vowed to read the Bible during
Well-
halftime. I might even like.
Football is like the most American sport ever, and this guy, well, you know what? He was. Let's just go into it. He was on NSL this weekend. He apparently thinks that all Americans should learn Spanish within he said we have 4 months to learn Spanish so that we can understand his music. How about no?
How about everybody shut off the television?
Yes.
If you're even bothering to watch.
I'm not watching.
If you're even bothering to
thing.
watch, shut it off during
How about
halftime.
no?
Because
I
enough.
haven't watched since
Well-
they started kneeling.
Well, on top of that, the Super Bowl is like the biggest child trafficking.
Day.
Oh, yes, it is.
Year.
Super
Yeah.
Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this guy that they want, he not only wants to sing in Spanish when we live in America and our language is English, but he wears dresses, he wears makeup,
He does demonic symbols.
He does demonic symbols. Play cuts 1 through 5 so we can get our audience can see if they don't already know who Bad Bunny is.
Bad Bunny. Ew.
Look at him. Look at this guy.
Yeah, no thanks.
Nope. I vote no.
Oh, hell no.
My vote is
Look,
no.
what is that?
Oh, good Lord.
Anal beads on your face?
God.
This picture was disturbing because it looks like he's got heels on, but they're like,
There's your demonic symbolism.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cover the one eye.
Yeah.
yeah, look at that.
Ew,
Yep.
sorry.
And then I want to play cut 6, which is what I was just referring to, the SNL over the weekend.
Really, I'm very excited to be doing the Super Bowl, and I know that people all around the world who love my music are also happy, especialmente todos los latinos. Todos los latinos y las latinas en el mundo entero y aquí en los Estados Unidos, todas las personas que han trabajado para abrir puertas.
Nope.
Más que un logro
Nope,
mío,
nope, 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 nope.
Más que un logro mío, es un logro de todos, demostrando que nuestra huella y nuestra aportación en este país nadie nunca la podrá sacar ni borrar.
Okay. All right, Jay-Z and your production company in NFL.
No, wait, you guys cut it off
Oh,
at the
she
best
said
part.
all right. I think they heard. I think
The
they were. I
best
think they
part.
were going by her saying all right.
no.
Where he tells us that we have to learn Spanish
I think
in the
because
next
she
4
said all
months.
right.
Sorry, guys.
No. They just
It's
took
okay.
the wrong cue. It's okay.
Well, that was it. But yeah,
no.
the
No
nerve.
way.
No,
And I'm not prejudiced. I have a Puerto Rican man, but no to that.
Yeah,
Nope.
actually, you live
That's
in
true.
the
You have a
United
Puerto
States of
Rican man
America.
who speaks English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this man speaks English, but he chooses out of, what is that word? When
And
you,
Ernie is against that too.
I can't think
When
of the
you
word
just
right
wanna be a
now. but-
jerk?
I think it's taunting us. I think it's,
Yes.
I think it's I think they're like. I
Absolutely.
think they're purposely trying to taunt us right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, he doesn't like Trump. We know that he's not a fan of Trump, right? And then you're not a fan of America. Like
Super Bowl. So the NFL's stupid to do
and
this.
yes, the Puerto
They'll be
Rico
boycotted again.
is
Territory of-
It's territory. It's not a state. That's
No.
where everyone
It's
confuses
territory.
things. It's territory. So it's a whole different.
You know.
It's not the same. But anyway, I did want to bring up one other guy who pissed me off over the weekend, which is another celebrity. I don't really listen to him. He's a country music singer, Zach Bryan.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear he put out an anti-ice song?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
We
disappointing.
should have had Ice Ice Baby queued up.
It is. We should have thought ahead of time. But yeah, so apparently he's not a big fan of ICE, and he also is not a big fan of the cops, because in his song, we're not going to play it because we don't have enough time, but he basically calls cops MFers, right?
It's really derogatory.
Yeah,
it's like
it
it's
is.
mean.
It's
It's
terrible.
a very mean song. It's not even like it's mean.
Well, and he's saying that, like,
Gross.
the red, white, and blue is fading. All right, play it now.
And ice gonna come bust down your door. Try to build a house, no one builds no more. But I got a telephone. Kids are all scared and all alone. The bar stop bumping, the rock stop rolling. My middle finger's rising and I won't stop showing. Got some bad news. The fading of a red, white, and blue.
No, it's not fading anywhere.
Well,
Get
I
out of
think
here.
he lost his American
Look around
audience.
you. Bright red, bright white, and bright blue. And next July will show you that.
If it's fading at all, it's because of people like him.
That's right.
Well, we have to cut to a commercial, but don't go anywhere. We have a really exciting guest on next. A good friend of ours, Captain Robert Cornicelli. Stay tuned.
Judges, broken families, families torn apart. This isn't justice. If you've been wronged by the system, join us. Don't stand alone. Hi, I'm Gary Jacobs, president of Americans for Legal Reform. We're the oldest legal reform group in the United States. The justice system in the United States should be transparent, fair, and open to everybody and accessible. Unfortunately, many times that's not the case. At Americans for Legal Reform, we are here to help. Join the movement. Visit AmericansForLegalReform.com and help reform the system before it fails you.
Hi, my name is Elena Ruseva, aka Megalangela. Please check my art at www.megalangela.vip.
Are you a musician, comedian, actor, filmmaker, or artist who stands for traditional American values? Do you believe in the preservation of our nation, our culture, and our freedoms? If you share our passion for America and want to use your talents to make a difference, we want to hear from you. Our mission is clear. Through the arts, we uphold the principles of freedom, faith, family, and the American spirit. It's time to step up to the mic and make your voices heard. So contact us at AmericanConservativeArtists.com. The Queens Village Republican Club is America's oldest Republican club, founded in 1875. Situated in President Trump's hometown in Queens, New York, we are America First MAGA Republicans, empowering fellow Republicans to get involved in the game of politics at the grassroots level. We host inspiring monthly club meetings on the first Thursday of each month at 8 p.m. For more information, please go to our website at www.qvgop.org.
It's Tuesday here at the America First Warehouse. I am Joe the Box.
And I'm John the Blanket. Freddie Rubino here with my podcast. That's what I'm talking about. Coming to you live from the most patriotic venue in the land.
Welcome to Right for America.
I'm James Justice. We got Stephen Ruth over here. What are we doing, Steve? Fighting!
Welcome to Tune In Tuesday of the Patriots podcast, live streaming every Tuesday night at 7:30.
Another edition of On the Right Side here, and you can catch us weekly, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.
And welcome to Liberty's Cage, where we rip the veil off America's broken justice system, prisons that crush spirits, and a society that shuns people who have paid their price.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kevin Downey Jr. podcast. Be free, stay free.
Welcome to Suffocating in Suburbia with me, your host, Stevie GB.
Welcome back to the Patriots podcast. So this segment, we have an exciting guest on with us tonight, Captain Robert Cornicelli, who is a United States Army-Navy veteran and former executive officer with the Defense Intelligence Agency. He is the founder of the Veteran Recovery Coalition and is the national president of Veterans for America First. In January 2025, Rob was elected to serve as the second vice chairman of the South Carolina Berkeley County Republican Party. In April 2025, Rob was elected to serve as first vice chairman. Rob can now add author to his list of many accomplishments.
Many.
Welcome, Rob.
Hey,
Welcome
Rob.
back.
Hello, my friends.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, it's great to see you guys.
You too.
I always like to let people know because I think it's important. Volunteer firefighter, school board trustee. These are big titles that he had.
And
Great
we should
resume.
say welcome back.
I always forget that, too.
And all around
I
great
don't
guy.
because I used to use that as a talking point. I'd be like, this man would run into burning buildings for us. He protects our children. He's a veteran.
You look so happy and relaxed down in
I know.
South
Every time we
Carolina.
see him down there,
Chill.
it's like he's a new man.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, my foot is up. I just had surgery on it a couple days ago.
Another
so,
surgery?
Oh, wow.
Oh, last time we saw
13.
you, it was your shoulder again. That's terrible.
Well, 3 weeks ago, I had my gallbladder removed.
Oh,
my
God.
gosh.
Like
I've
a
had
day,
that.
and then I had this foot thing done.
Jeez.
I'm
That's a
almost
lot.
ready.
All right, good.
So South Carolina isn't doing you well right now.
Otherwise,
it's
it's
great down
good.
here.
He loves it.
It's great down here.
Well, other than your surgeries, I hear everything's going great for you, and congratulations on your new author title. Tell us about your new published book, What is White? A Manifesto on How Elites Erased Your Culture and Made You the Enemy.
You know, first, thank you for having me. It's so great to see you guys. There's my
Yeah.
Teresa. We would have been in D.C. together. A couple more
I know.
$1,000.
Maybe
But,
one day.
we have there's a lot of things going on that we could talk about. But so I got on an aircraft carrier in 1987, and this guy, his name was Maurice Crawford. I remember it like it was today. He was from Philadelphia, black guy. He was showing me around the ship. The aircraft carrier is huge. When we got to the mess deck, the Koreans sat here, the Spanish sat here, blacks sat here, whites sat, everything was segregated. So if you get down to the mess deck and you see this, you're like, what the heck? Do people hate each other? Is this by design? What is this? Coming from Long Island, Bethpage, you didn't see these, groups like this.
Right.
Greatest town
So I
ever.
asked him, and he said, well, and this guy, I don't even know if he had an 8th grade education, but his perspective sat with me for about 87, 97, 30 years, because I started this book about 3 years ago. He said people sit with those that they have things in common with, not necessarily to stay away from other people, but when you come in the military, it's, especially carry, it's so big, you try to find people that you could sit with for your first couple of days so you're not lonely and you have something in common with. And I said, well, so where do I sit? I was with him. He was walking to this table with black guys. He said, well, you could sit anywhere. You're Italian. I said, well, what does that mean? He said, you're Italian, right, Cornicelli? I said, yeah. He goes, well, you're not white. I said, I'm not. Teresa, you go up to Bethpage, you're white.
Very white.
I said, why am I not? This stayed with me. He said, you ever see an Italian plantation owner? Now, his perspective about color was those who had held slaves. Just one perspective, but it stayed with me. About 4 years ago, someone told me that they might be kicking me out of a Facebook group because of my perspective. And I asked them, what makes you the gatekeeper for a Facebook group? It was like an America First Facebook group. And not yours, but I'm saying they were supposed to focus on America First. I said, who are you to decide what is America First? But it just got me thinking, like, you're the one letting me into this group, and you're just looking at me. And then I started thinking about the color white and what Maurice said to me. Italians, well, let's talk Irish, English, German, they were indentured servants here. They were slaves. Like, they were killed. They were some of the first slaves Irish was.
That's right.
Well,
Yes,
they were the
I
first
fight that
slaves
all the
here.
time.
And then when the Italians and Greeks came and the darker people, they were down south, they were in slave pens. But it hit me. I'm white today. If you check a box on an application, who let me in? Like, at what point in our history did someone say, okay, we're going to let the Germans in, we're going to let the Italians in, we're going to let the Greeks in, into this white group? And who is that gatekeeper? Who is saying, we want you in this group, or we need you in this group, and why does this group exist anyway? Why are there these categories of just simple colors for such different people?
It's such a good question.
Made up narrative.
Yeah,
it is.
So who says I'm white?
Right, we're so used to seeing these things like choose your ethnicity.
Well, it's 'cause that's what we've been taught.
They put you in a
You
box.
don't even think about. I mean, a lot of times now I say I don't want to answer because why does that matter?
Not your
Right,
business,
but
yeah.
carry on. I'm sorry.
So if you
we
think
don't
about it on a larger global scale, you always hear about trans men, right? You never really hear about trans women. Oh, you hear about trans women. You don't really hear about women transitioning to men.
Yeah.
And I've just been reading about this and researching it, and I just came to realize that these open border people, these people believe there should be no borders, that people should go wherever they want. There's only one way to beat the big three, China, Russia, and the United States, and that's either by war or by dismantling the population, keeping them in this constant state of conflict. You see there's a war going on right now with Russia and Ukraine, and NATO is going to get involved. They're not ready to tackle China yet, but you can't beat us in a war. So how do you beat the United States? How do you tear us down?
Culturally. The culture.
Well, if you look back at Saul Alinsky and his 8 levels of control, it's, control healthcare, remove religion. We got to be a welfare state. A good majority of the population has to be in debt. There's 8 steps. Gun control is the 7th, and they've been trying to remove guns from the people for a long time. But one that is very interesting is you must keep people in a constant state of conflict. So the Russian Revolution, the French Revolution, bourgeoisie, proletariat, serf, rich, landowner. If you keep people focused solely on each other all the time, they're so busy fighting over color, religion, gender, gender ideology, that they don't know what the government's doing to control them.
That's right.
So you see this push to demasculate men. You see this push to remove femininity from women. So you break down society from the inside, and once we're all just a mess, men without masculinity are easy to control. Toxic femininity, perpetually offended toxic females are easy to control. You just say something's unjust and they're out there protesting and
So true.
So all these things have just been in my mind for so long. I just said, I want to put this down on paper and try to put timelines together and figure out what's really going on here. And I believe the Russian-Ukraine war, I believe trans, I believe this toxic masculinity, all these little things that you keep seeing pop up are a way to break down America from within so they can finally take us down and control us.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So
No
true.
doubt.
It's good. Angie
So
read the whole thing.
Yeah,
That's why I wrote it.
Yeah, I read it the last couple of nights. It just took a couple hours and read it. It's a quick read. It's not like it's like a long novel. So once you start reading it,
You wanna keep
You just
going.
want to keep going.
I
You
didn't
keep
get all the
turning
way
the page,
yesterday.
turn the page. So it just took me a couple of nights. I took a break, and
Especially
then the
when you
next
know the person writing it, though. I could almost hear certain things. It's interesting when you know the author. 'Cause
Yeah.
I felt like I could hear you saying some of these things. Or
I
just
love the
when you're-
forward.
probably heard
the
them
forward,
say
and it was awesome. Yeah,
It was awesome.
Yeah, and I knew, like, if I can aggravate the left, you trigger them.
That's been your
There's
mission
no chance
for
they're
a
going
while.
to buy it anyway, but they may get so triggered that they have to get it.
Yeah, yeah, and you do that. I snickered.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
definitely snickered.
It's artfully crafted to do that.
Well, it's so good because these are things that, like, all of us in this fight, we've known and understood for a long time, but nobody's really sat that I know of to succinctly
Break it down.
lay it out for people.
Yeah.
Right? So you can really follow the yellow brick road, so to speak, to the destruction of America and how we find ourselves where we are today. So I'm so grateful and glad that you did it. And I love this in here. Is this from the book? If you've ever felt like a stranger in your own nation, like you've been erased and turned into the enemy for simply existing, this book is your weapon. Those are some powerful words.
Yeah.
So we don't have
white
much.
White people are the enemy, and we don't even know why. Like, what did we do? We just want to work and enjoy our retirement, or nobody wants to be out here doing what you guys are doing, or what Moms for Liberty are doing, or what the America First, what we're all doing.
We're tired.
We'd rather be doing our life.
Yes.
You forced us to do this when you went
did.
after our kids.
Yes.
Yeah,
I hate to say, but COVID
so-
just opened our eyes, man.
Before we sign off in like a minute and a half, if the control room can just put up the QR code so the audience can see
And a
it on
copy
the
of book.
screen.
We have it up here as well.
Yeah, we
right?
have two copies up here. And then, Cap, if you want to tell everybody where they can find it and
all
where the proceeds are going.
Yep.
Yeah.
So every ounce of the money goes directly into Veteran Recovery Coalition. It wasn't a real. I didn't want to make money. If you make like $1,000, I'd rather veterans get it. You know, it's
a
more
beautiful-
important that I have steady stream of money for them than me. But it's on Amazon. Just go to Amazon. Amazon is a good way to publish a book. You don't have to try to find a big publisher, and you just do it through Kindle publishing, and they take a lot more, but it's easier.
Guys,
get your
pull
book
up
out.
Cut 8 so they know what they're looking for. Copy of the book.
What's
I
that?
didn't see that come up. No, I was talking to the guys in the control room. I wanted them to pull up a copy of the book so our audience could see what they're looking for.
It's What is White,
Cut
a
8.
manifesto on how elites erased your culture and made you the enemy.
There you go. There it is.
And for the radio audience, it is on Amazon. What is White? By Captain Robert Cornicelli.
Well done. Well done,
Rob,
Cap.
We're
Thank
very
you for your
proud
work,
of
friend.
you.
We
Thank
love
for
you.
coming
It's
on.
great to see you
Again.
guys.
Feel good.
Can't wait to have you back.
We'll see you soon, old friend.
Thank you.
Who broke the television?
Can we laugh at that? Sounds like me.
As of this month, public gay sex will now be mandatory.
Parties.
Am I the only one who could see his lips move? Cheek bones, baby.
I'm sorry, maybe I overreacted.
Corporate transfer. Fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
Hey, fellow Patriots, it's Cindy Gross here, host of Right for America, from your favorite place, the America First Warehouse. You've seen me show on my show so many products from this country's #1 most patriotic manufacturer with close to 400 products. You need to exchange the products you use in your house.
I have an
to
ugly
this
background.
company
I'm in
and
a
make
hotel.
your dollars count in our country.
Freddie Rubino here at the America First Warehouse. I'm inviting you to the live taping of the Not So Newlywed Show. Just click on the QR code right above my shoulder and you can get tickets. Live taping of the Not So Newlywed Show. Drinks, snacks, it's a great time. We'll see you there October 18th.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
America's first warehouse, a beacon below the sea, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America's first warehouse, where our hearts will always be. Trump won and you know it. Trump won and you know it.
I can't tell you how much I played this song. It's on my rally playlist.
Yay. Welcome back to the Patriots podcast. So our next guest, Natasha Owens, is a singer-songwriter who emerged onto the Christian music scene in 2013. Her second album, We Will Rise, was named Inspirational Album of the Year at the 2018 We Love Christian Music Awards. Owens' seventh and latest studio album, That America, is a bold and unapologetic collection that bridges an unwavering love of country with the themes of faith and family. Featuring impactful tracks such as Trump Won, The Chosen One, and The Star-Spangled Banner, she has performed these songs at some of the most prominent conservative and patriotic events in the country. In January 2025, Owens was featured performer at multiple Inauguration Week events in Washington, D.C. Her viral hit single, Trump Won, amassed over 100 million social media impressions. Following this success, Owens released The Chosen One, continuing to break records and reach new audiences. Despite ongoing censorship, her music has generated over 1 billion social media impressions, solidifying her as a leading voice at the intersection of faith, patriotism, and culture.
Amazing.
Love it.
Welcome,
One of us, for
Natasha.
sure. That's what we're all about here.
What an impressive bio you have. Very impressive.
Thank you.
Welcome
nice to
to
be
the
with
show.
you. Thank you for having me.
Oh,
Thank you.
accent.
I can't wait to get you into this place one day because you'll love it here.
You will.
All God and country. And thank you for being here tonight. When you have a concert, she has a concert tonight.
You have a concert tonight?
Yeah,
and
she's
you chose
giving
to
us.
come on?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's giving us
I
a
special.
do. We flew from Washington, D.C. last night to Las Vegas. We were outside of Vegas about an hour, and this is the first concert fundraiser for America 250, the tour that President Trump wants to celebrate all year next year.
I love this. So thank you for doing this tonight for us.
And congrats.
You're welcome.
So yesterday was a big day, huh?
It was. You know, we put out The Chosen One last June, and we are used to getting death threats. That all started with Trump Won, but The Chosen One stirred up a whole new level of publicity.
I bet.
I took a bloodbath within 24 hours from the left. I had atheists quoting me scriptures telling me that he was not the chosen one, that I was, a blasphemy and an idolater. I had witches and warlocks casting spells on me.
Oh, God.
What is this?
It was something else. But 3 weeks after we put out The Chosen One, and it just really said an imperfect man can be used by a perfect God for such a time as this.
Amen.
And we began to see that, and I'm sure you did too, that there was a hand of protection upon President Trump.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
nothing stuck
Chills.
to him. Nothing stuck to him.
Nope.
And so 3 weeks later, after this song, it was so controversial, the Republicans backed away from me. And I got fired off of events. But then 3 weeks later in Butler, Pennsylvania, they tried to assassinate President Trump. And everyone was calling him the chosen one within hours. And so I got redeemed in the Republican Party, and now I'm back in their good graces.
Good.
Well, the Patriots loved you the whole time, no matter what.
Yes.
We don't
Like
like
to
to.
our good graces. We love that song.
I do.
remember when I first heard it, and I was like, I love this song. Like,
I was
play
doing
it
the
all
kitchen
day.
cooking to my kids. I'm going, you know it. I'm like, my kids are bopping around while I'm cooking. So I'm so
So we
grateful
got
for Patriot
yesterday.
artists.
Oh, thank
God,
you so
you're
much.
welcome.
And we did awards for the song. It created over 2 billion social media posts about it.
Wow. Congratulations.
And 250 billion comments on it.
Amazing.
It went gold. So we did an award, and we got to bring it to the White House and go in the Oval Office yesterday and present it to President Trump. And it was an amazing moment.
How cool that you were with President Trump yesterday in his Oval Office, presenting him with the gold.
I know. Tell us about that experience,
How
Natasha.
amazing.
Oh my God, just surreal. I could not take it all in.
What did he
and the
say?
adrenaline pumping. So I was the first one in the door. My husband was with me, and Wayne Allen Root, a media guy, and his wife was there. And I brought in the award, and I said, "Good afternoon, President Trump." And he looked up and he said, "What is that? Bring that to me." And he looked at it and he said, "Did this song go number one?" And I said, "This one did not. This one made it in the top 20. But the song Trump Won," which you remember, went to number one. And he laughed and he said, "Oh, yes, Trump won." 'Cause he plays that on his plane, they say, every day. It's on Air Force One.
He's so
So-
great. That's great.
Yes. So then my husband comes in and says, "Hey, where's the Diet Coke button? I want a Pepsi."
The red button.
Actually,
Button.
we did a caravan last week. We're still rallying here in New York because I don't know. I guess we feel like we have nothing better to do. And when we were going through like the really blue towns, and we're very red on Long Island. I was actually blaring it in the car just last weekend on our rally caravan.
Oh, they get so
I want them to remember that Trump won.
We do have some
Yes, and
pictures
you know it.
of you yesterday with Trump. So if the control room can pull up those cuts, just to show our audience you
How beautiful! This is so
presenting
awesome.
you the golden record to President Trump.
Oh, they'll get it up there in a second. I don't know why.
Unbelievable.
It's cuts 9 and 10.
Beautiful.
Did you ever think that this would happen in your life?
Look at that.
No, I've had a lot of firsts over the past few years. 3 years ago, we did a concert on the lawn of Mar-a-Lago, and I've sang there, 20-something times in the past couple years. I never thought I would do that. And we presented President Trump with the Platinum Award of Trump Won at Mar-a-Lago 2 years ago. And it's hanging there on those walls, but I would have never dreamed that I would have walked in the Oval Office and to give something to President Trump that had my name on it.
That's
was
that's
pretty
a big
amazing.
one.
That's just,
That's because you're a faithful servant of God, and He's blessing your path, and you haven't stopped, this whole time. And faithful, that's how you win. Mm-hmm. That's how you win.
So can you tell us a little bit about what inspired you to write these songs and what your journey's been what was your journey leading up to this part and season of your life?
Oh my God, very quickly. I come from a musical family, but I struggled with anxiety. And so I never wanted the spotlight. I sang in a choir, but always in the back. In 2010, my dad died cleaning his guns. A bullet came out and hit him in the heart.
Oh,
And
gosh.
he was gone within 30 seconds. And I went through a pretty
Dark
long
time.
road of depression. And it was music that saved my life. I wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't. And God illuminated a path through music. And so I was in the contemporary Christian world for the past 10 years. And I did a patriotic album in 2020 and did a pro-life song on that album. And Contemporary Christian deemed me, the industry, that I was too pro-life. So they fired me,
Oh, my
boycotted
goodness.
me, radio boycotted me. And my husband had been saying since 2020 that we needed to do a song called Trump Won, and you know it. And I said, Nashville will hate me because the industry hates Trump. And he said something to me one day. He said, "Do you really want to stand for a genre that doesn't support life?" And I said,
Wow.
you're right.
I got chills.
So-
Amen.
Yeah, so we swung and threw a stick of dynamite with Trump Won and never looked back. Every song since then has been controversial. It's been things that we're not allowed to talk about. So my husband said, when the people can't talk about it, let's give them a song to sing about it, because
Ooh,
songs
I
are
love
covered
that.
under
That's a
a
good
different
husband.
protection.
Yeah.
Oh, he's amazing.
You're
He's
doing the right
amazing.
thing. You know
Are
you're
you
doing the right
listening
thing when
to
that
the Green
happens.
New Deal? Is that the name of it? The Green.
The climate change is real.
Oh,
Climate change is yeah.
That was a good one. I listened to that today.
That was his idea. So we've hit a lot of topics over the past couple years, and we've just been rocking the boat. I get death threats everywhere I go. I get text suppression. It is so hard to get my music out to the people. So thank you for the opportunity of you guys
Well, we will
helping
help
me
you.
get it out.
And we're about to launch some really big things that are going to get in front of millions of people. So I promise you, we will get that out for you.
It'd be
as it goes.
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we
So
love
it's
promoting
been
music like
tough.
yours.
It has been really tough because, for our side, the good guys are too afraid to even attach their post to me. So, but we keep talking about truth, illuminating a light on things that need to be talked about, and I don't apologize. I double down.
Yes, that's how we love it. You're our people. I knew it.
Exactly what we go through the same thing too with the censorship and the shadow banning, and
It's been a
very
journey.
hard. It's
been
hard.
a hard journey the last 5 years
But
for sure.
You know what? But God sees.
He does.
Right? A sovereign God sees your faithfulness. He knows who's showing up
That's
and
right.
continuing no matter what.
I
You're
got the
willing to
chills.
sacrifice everything, and
Mm-hmm.
He will always
God is
honor that.
amazing. He's amazing. And what is so cool about what happened yesterday is when I handed President Trump the Trump One Award, the organization that allowed me to do the picture with him suddenly got afraid that that song was too controversial, and they would not give me pictures of that opportunity with President Trump. It was just a memory in my head, even though I just said, please let me have it for my wall. So my heart was broken, and God knew it, and He brought me to the Oval Office this time to get that and to get those pictures, and they mean so much more to me than they would have.
That's right.
There you go. In His time, right? It's not when we want
His
it, but it's
time.
in His time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Yes.
amazing. I love it.
Incredible story. So what's beside your concert tonight? Where are you tonight for your concert?
I'm in Mesquite, Nevada.
Nevada.
About an hour north of Las Vegas. And the 250 tour starts the first part of January, like New Year's Eve, in fact. And it goes to 50 states in 50 weeks.
Are you
So
coming in New
every
York?
weekend.
Yeah, you're going to be in New York.
I'm
Coming to New York.
Yes, I'm talking to her manager, and he lives here, and we want her here, and it's going to happen.
yeah.
I know
that would be
it.
amazing.
Well, that's
You're
exciting.
going to love this place. This is literally the most patriotic venue in all the land
you'll love it.
and production studio.
Oh,
We need
I'm
you
so
here.
excited. I love Long Island. You know, my very first concert ever was on my dad's birthday, which was very bittersweet, but it was at Long Island University.
Oh my
That was my
God.
very first concert. It's where my career started back in 2013.
That's amazing. We're going to come full circle and bring you back here this
right.
year.
Yeah.
And we're going to love that.
Full circle.
We will look
And you-
forward to
yes.
that.
Yeah.
And we're very faithful here too. We fall right in line with you. We have Bible study and prayer and worship here on
Faith,
Thursday
family,
nights.
freedom.
That's what we're
we
about.
are, and That's what you're about. So
I
you're our
love it.
people.
Thank you all for being a bright light in the midst of the
Thank
darkness.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We hope to see you more.
Yeah.
Have a beautiful concert. We love you. God bless you.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you
you guys.
guys.
Thank
you
you.
so much. God bless you.
Natasha.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Say hi to your awesome husband.
I will.
Wow.
I got chills everywhere. She's just amazing.
The America First Ultra MAGA Store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA Store.
Gold and silver, it's God's money, and we all need it. Unfortunately, the whole precious metals industry is rigged in favor of the wealthy people. In fact, it's so complicated that 95% of all Americans don't own any precious metals. What the industry needed was a way for us to buy fractional units of precious metals, get free storage in a secure vault, have them insured, take physical possession of the metals, or instantaneously liquidate the assets at one of the highest buyback prices in the industry. Well, now there is. It's called a sound money account, and everybody needs one. With a membership, you can start buying gold and silver with as little as $1. Now that fits everyone's budget. Also, our members can gift gold and silver between each other in our sound money accounts. What a great way to pass on generational wealth. You'll be able to rest easier knowing you have the security and flexibility found in having your very own sound money account. Please scan the QR code or go to tafwsoundmoney.com to learn more. The America First Warehouse wants every American to have access to owning their very own precious metals.
Freddie Rubino here at the America First Warehouse. I'm inviting you to the live taping of the Not So Newlywed Show. Just click on the QR code right above my shoulder and you can get tickets. Live taping of the Not So Newlywed Show. Drinks, snacks, it's a great time. We'll see you there October 18th.
The America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
America First Warehouse was really the most patriotic venue that you can ever imagine. We wanted to build something for people to be able to come to and feel so comfortable and so relaxed, because there is nothing out there like it. We give an opportunity for people to really feel good about themselves and about this great country.
Welcome back to the Patriots podcast, guys.
So far, right?
She was a gem.
I am blown away.
Yes.
Me and Angie were just saying during the commercial break how, like, all of our guests that we've had on lately, we're like, we love them.
We just love them.
I
want to bring them home.
I guess it's like, you know, we're supposed to have guests on that resonate with us and we want to support.
We love them.
Like, you know.
Like, totally.
You don't want to have
Guys, if you watch
Bad
us
Bunny
weekly,
on?
you'll know that Tuesdays at this hour, I am slap happy.
It used to be like when I worked nights in the NICU.
It just gets silly.
By like 4 a.m. It's 12-hour nights, 12 and a half hours.
Sillies, yeah.
Yes, I'm like popping all kinds of sweet candy.
Yeah.
I'm getting crazy.
I mean, my tonight I thought, like, ooh, let me drink seltzer. Maybe that'll get me perked up. Like, literally, I'm like, let me have a seltzer. That should get me going.
So she's going to come to New York. That's exciting.
Yeah, but she's coming here anyway.
Yo, I know. No, we're
Right,
definitely-
Stefano?
Yeah, she's coming here on her tour.
But I don't know where.
New York.
Maybe here. We'll
We're
see.
one of she's
But
gonna be
we'll make
50
this
states.
ready.
Part of the tour.
Either way, I would love to have her in this building. It would be an honor to have her here.
Yeah, she had.
right
you
in
said
line.
it, Angie.
She
She
was
had great energy.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
Adorable actress.
Patriots are just the
Purity.
best
She has
people
a-
ever.
Yeah, she's got like a purity. You see it. You feel it when you hear
Even her songs are so pure. That's why I don't understand
Like,
why
I love how she writes about, like, stuff like but it's not the Green New Deal. It's
climate change.
Climate change.
Climate
yeah.
change, stupid.
But it's fun. Yeah, it's funny. Did you listen to the song?
No,
Oh, you
but
gotta listen
I
to
listened
it.
to a bunch of them. I don't know if I heard that one,
You
but
gotta
I'm going to
listen
add
to
them
it.
all to my
It's funny.
my playlist. I did play Trump one, and last week I saw like people standing there not happy about our caravan, so I was like, oh. I'd like to just
turn it up.
I could be like Bad Bunny and just trigger people.
Except you don't have anal beads on.
I don't have anal beads on my face.
Whoops, did I?
Yeah, and I don't make I don't make demonic symbols. So
yeah.
Well, in other news.
The last segment.
How do we go into that?
All right, so yeah.
I mean, there wasn't really much going on in the news this week, which is a good thing, besides all the Charlie Kirk stuff we're following, but we're not ready to touch on any of that yet.
But
We will.
it was discovered that the FBI memo revealed that a bombshell Biden DOJ secretly spied on 8 GOP senators.
I think it was actually more. Was it 8?
It was 8.
20.
Yeah, 8 that I know of right now. Operation Arctic Frost. Right.
That sounds like Operation Treason.
Yeah.
She's not wrong.
Yeah, they were tracking your
usually
phone
not.
data and you know, wiretapping, I
Tracking
assume.
their
of
private calls,
Yeah.
which they already do to all of us, so
Yeah.
let's be real.
Yeah.
Right?
I have
They
the
do it to
weirdest
all of
fantasy,
us.
guys.
What?
I have the weirdest fantasy. I want all these lunatics to one day be at Gitmo, and I want to rent a cruise ship and be in the waters,
Yes.
having a party
Yes.
outside of Gitmo while they hang these treasonous bastards.
I've heard you say this. It's like a fantasy.
Imagine people have fantasies. This is mine. I never thought I'd want to see people
She's
hung.
manifesting it.
I'm manifesting it. Who's coming with me on the cruise ship? I don't even want to go on cruises, but for that, I'll do it.
Positive affirmations.
Positive affirmation.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, it was Lindsey Graham, Josh Hawley, Ron Johnson, and others among that. This is bad, guys.
Ron Johnson was talking about on Newsmax last night, actually.
Yeah, this is bad.
This is bad, but this is just the beginning of it, though.
they're
so
bad.
good.
It's
because
so
it's all
good.
Coming
We know
out.
they spied on Trump's campaign. We know
they stole
there's no
elections. We
Russia
know they-
collusion.
yeah.
We know
There's no
they're
depth
just
to
not
where
good
they'll
people.
go. Yeah. It
No.
just
and they
keeps
don't play by
going.
rules.
They're gross and evil. Be Natasha.
The world is not as we once thought it was.
No.
People
That
are
was the Great
waking
Awakening.
up in droves. It is continuing to happen. It will continue to happen.
But it's
God
not going
will
to be
have his
easy,
way.
guys. I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be easy when
Leaving
you do
the
that.
Matrix is
No,
not
because
easy.
when I started to leave the Matrix, I felt a little insane. Everything you thought you knew isn't really what it is.
That's right.
And so
all a
it's
lie.
hard to go down that journey,
Also,
that path.
everything I thought I enjoyed, I don't like
Me neither.
enjoy anymore.
I used to
Right.
read
Like
People
Sport
Magazine and Star and
yeah, and all that,
all these
and
mainstream
TV
shows and
movies
MTV
and celebrities, and I'm
I
like,
could.
"Ick."
I don't even miss it.
I know. Well, we don't have time for it, really.
No, but I don't miss it. I'm too busy going down rabbit holes to know what's happening up there.
I listen to people at work, and they're talking about this
Regular stuff.
Just like, so superficial and so...
And don't you want to be like, don't you understand there's demons out there drinking the blood of children?
Yes.
And wearing red shoes?
That's right.
That's how I felt.
And you're worried about what pocketbook is dropping.
Right,
I mean,
who
come
cares?
on.
And I used to be one of
Me
those.
too, I don't care about any of it.
Ick.
It doesn't
You're gross,
matter.
Old Shannon, you're gross.
That's all right. You're not gross.
No.
You've
No,
woken
you've
up
grown.
and you've grown.
You've grown.
Grown, not
and we have
gross.
to leave space for people to grow. Everybody's on a different trajectory and timeline of this journey,
Donna
and not
gives
everybody's
more
going to
grace
make
than I
it.
do.
Not,
We're not here to
not
tell you, like,
everybody's going to
haha,
come
we told
over.
you so. I'm not going to
No,
want to
they're
gloat,
not.
but...
Not everybody's going to come over.
It's sad. It's sad for them.
But when they do, I think it's up to us to try to usher them along and help them to understand it, because that's the
Wouldn't
right
it
thing
have
to do.
been nice if we, think about your darkest days when you were having your awakening and going down these rabbit holes of, and I hate that word rabbit hole, but it
know.
really is. It feels, because it sounds like fake.
Well, no, it's like
Fake and
like
make you
you're in
crazy.
Alice in
Yes.
Wonderland.
You
Like,
just
what
keep
am I
going.
watching right
Yes,
now?
but this is the unraveling of
It
things
is.
before your eyes when you said. You start looking and you start seeing things you never saw before.
It's like you say, the peeling of the onion. It's
then you-
so many, so many
Layers
layer
and
upon
layers.
layer.
And I always tell people, like, after I got over the hurdle of that, like, I always say, like, I
Grieved.
mourn the old Teresa in 2020. Like,
Yes.
she's not here anymore. Like, my heart's the same, but it's like you have to, like, shed yourself, too,
Yeah.
of that.
Well,
And
I
now
always
that-
say
that-
It is a grieving.
2020
It is.
Gave me 2020 vision.
Vision.
That's it. You
Yes,
know, like
that's good.
Literally, that's when I woke up.
Yeah.
And when the world was losing so much, I feel like the people that saw the light sooner or got awoken sooner, we gained so much. I gained
did.
clarity, waking up, 2020 vision, friendships, true love and passion for the country and God, deeper than we ever had before. So
Yeah. Yes.
I'm happy to be on this journey, as exhausting as it is.
And we'll be there for those that are going to be coming up in the
Right.
ranks.
We have to be.
So the
Yeah,
point
that's the
is,
way
we'll
to
be
do it.
there the way for people, the way
We didn't
in a
have
way
it.
that we didn't have
didn't
because.
have it. That's right.
I was
Well, we
sitting
had
in
each
my
other.
basement apartment
We had
by
each
myself.
other.
But at
Yes.
first, I was like,
But until we found
by
each other.
myself.
It took a little while.
and then you had to do that game with people. Like, are they even like?
Are they real?
Yeah.
So I wrote something on Facebook once on my old account, and then friends start like, I remember my very first friend Gina wrote back, and I was like, oh, okay, she doesn't think I'm crazy. Like, and then she told me watch X22, and I started listening to that. I'm like, oh, okay, there's people out here doing podcasts about it.
Yeah.
And then it just started to like, then you just found your people, but it was very hard at first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're here for you when
We are.
Yep.
as you
We
come
are.
along.
We're praying for your awakening.
But let's talk about what we got going on next week. Next week is going to be a very exciting week
Yeah.
here at the America First Warehouse.
It is.
Cut. What is it? 11. This way we could talk about it. Next Tuesday, we are celebrating Charlie Kirk's birthday. Actually, T, I'm going to hand it over to you because T's pretty much organizing this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So we did open up for we did a vigil for Charlie, as many of you may know, beautiful, and then we opened up for his memorial service. And a patriot out there, and if she's watching, I'm going to shout you out, Mary. But a patriot out there sent me an idea and said, on Charlie Kirk's birthday, you should wear red and have red velvet cake and drink his favorite tea. And when I looked up that it was a Tuesday, I said, we have podcast tonight and on Tuesday nights, and this would be a great way to open up to a live audience. So if you're watching and you want to come join us for a live audience next week, Know Your Enemies podcast that's on from 6 to 7 will be joining us in this event, opening up to a live audience, and then we are on at 7:30 to 8:30. But in between, we have an amazing young band. They're 16 years old, Firm Foundation. They're a Christian Patriot band that will be performing in between. And then on both shows, we have phenomenal guests coming on from Turning Point, chapter leads, special songs. I don't want to give it all up.
Yeah, it'll be a nice night. It'll be a good night to honor.
It's going to be a great night.
Come in, you'll have Charlie's favorite tea available, and the red velvet cupcakes, and the MAGA store here will make red shirts. The number's on there. You can order your shirt with them if you want to wear red, and it's going to be a beautiful night.
It's a
and
50-50 raffle,
yes,
right? That's
50-50.
going to be
We're going to donate
to Turning
yes.
Point.
And we did make a donation from the last event, so we're still supporting Charlie and Turning Point.
Doors open at 5:15, so get here because you got to be seated before the shows start.
Which is 5:50. You'll
we're
have to be
asking just
in your seat.
because then we do sound checks and all. You'll see all the production stuff that you don't normally see when you're watching us from home. But I do want to make note real quick while we're talking about Charlie Kirk. this to the left of me is Charlie Kirk's painting by Elena Rusova, beautiful, from her Free America collection. But then last Friday, our good friend Chelsea Carroll from Long Island,
Oh,
good
is that
friend of ours,
who painted that?
Yes, and she did a beautiful painting. She dropped it off as a gift for us. She did make one where I saw originally on her Instagram.
Should have known.
That
it's her work. Like,
yeah,
you
like
could tell.
it's her style.
Yeah.
And she actually did a like a raffle, I guess, or like an auction, and she raised $11,000 for Turning Point.
Wow.
So yeah, and then she wanted to bring a copy here for the warehouse. So we love you, Chelsea, and
Yeah, that's
you could go
beautiful.
on her
Beautiful work.
website and buy the canvas or prints, and we're very grateful. Beautiful piece.
Yeah, I love
He
that.
moved so many people.
So many people.
And continues to.
And yeah, the response we're getting for his birthday, well, there was an event Sunday night, Faith and Freedom. Freedom and Faith. I don't know why I can't get that right. And it was mostly about Charlie, but also they touched about 9/11 and Irina, who was killed on the train, and the mass shootings at schools, and just trying to bring God into that. And it was the hearts are hurting heavy still for Charlie, and the kids, the Turning Point kids, like blew me away. I mean, Lila Ray, if you're watching, she's like my new hero, the 16-year-old kid, my friend's daughter. She's incredible. She's going to go big places, so I'm so proud of them.
She speaks so beautifully.
Wait until and the passion and the heart. You don't see that from young kids like that.
These kids are amazing.
She is.
They really are.
Chosen to do what she's doing. I am so proud of them.
Make sure you get your tickets online because you're not going to want to miss this event.
No, and really quick,
we're running out of time.
Just bring up KDJ real quick. Kevin Downey Jr. Monday through Friday, 103.9. Our good friend Kevin. We love you, Kev. Thank you for being a loyal friend to us.
Let's close it out in prayer. Thank you for another week, Father God, and for the continued opportunities you give to us to make a difference, even if it's small in this broken world. Help us to continue to seek your will, to love others, and to discern truth. We are so grateful for those who work alongside us in this fight for freedom. They are found in every town, state in this nation, and in every corner of this earth. We ask particularly for your divine hand and protection for those who are being persecuted. Tonight, we ask that you cover the Israeli hostages. It's 2 years, Lord, of suffering. Please bring them home to their families safely and usher in a peace that only you can bring. We pray also for Captain Cornicelli. May he heal fully and swiftly so he can continue to do his good work. And may you continue to cover Natasha Owens, protect her and bless her for following your will for her life, her music, regardless of cost. We trust your sovereign will, and we thank you. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. And as always, keep your faith strong, your family close, and your freedom alive.
Good night, guys.
Thank you for tuning in. Come join us next Tuesday live in studio.
And you know it.
Trump won and you know it.
Let's not sing it.
Turn it up.
That's a good one.
Turn it up, fellas.
Yeah.
There you go.
Go ahead, Donna, belt it. Dead people voted.
It's not just my opinion. The Democrats know how to steal. Come on, man, here's the deal. Trump won and you know it. Trump won and you know it. The fake news will never show it. 'Cause it's true. Trump won and you know it. While Biden's hiding in the basement, babbling away on Zoom.
My mental fitness, what I do now,